life processes. What are life processes? Today we will see. Topic to be done today. In today's video, we will do this topic: parasitic nutrition, holozoic nutrition, nutrition in plants, heterotrophic nutrition, nutrition in amoeba, nutrition in humans, and digestive enzymes. Now, we come to our first topic: parasitic nutrition. What are parasitic nutrition? Organism obtain food from the body of another living organism, means host, for example, host. The organism they obtains food from the body of another living organism. They means I am the host. You are taking food from me. Means don't take this example. I will give the another example that plants. Plants. They are the organism which give the food to another organism to insects. In parasitic nutrition, there are two subpoints: endoparasite and exoparasite. Parasite lives inside. What are endoparasite? Parasite live inside the body of the host. Example: tapeworms and roundworms. So, the definition of endoparasite is that the parasite which live inside the body of the host only. Means these parasites are living inside the body of the host only and taking the food from there. What an exoparasite? Parasite lives on the body of the host, means the organism, the parasite which lives on the body, not inside, on outside the body and take food from the body. Okay. The parasite benefits while the host is usually harmed. The parasite is used is usually when the host is harmed, means host is damaged. There are example Cascata plant and Plasmodium. Now we come to our next topic is holozoic nutrition. What is holozoic nutrition? Organism take in whole food and then digest into small particles with the help of enzymes. Means the organism take the whole food at a time and digest into small pieces with the help of enzymes. The step of holozoic nutrition is ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and exhaustion. Now we come to our first step is injection. Ingestion. Taking of food means we are eating the food. The organism is taking his food. Now digestion. Breaking down the complex food into simpler absorbable form. Means digestion means the digestion process break down the complex food into simpler form means that can be absorbed. Now, our third process is absorption. Digested food is absorbed by the body. Means the digested food, which was broken down into complex, small, simpler form, is absorbed by the body. Now, body will absorb that food. Now, assimilation. Digested food is utilized to release energy. Now, the digested food will be released the energy. It will be used for releasing energy. Now, exhaustion. Now, while the process of digestion, some food is not digested. So, in the process of exhaustion, the removing of undigested food from the body. In this procedure, the undigested food will be removed from the body. Now, in in holozoic nutrition, we come to carbon dioxide. Land plants obtain carbon dioxide from atmosphere through stomata, means the land plants which are which are grown on the soil. They obtain CO2 from the atmosphere through stomata. You can see the diagram of stomata. This is open stomata and this is closed stomata. And the aquatic plants use CO2 dissolved in water. The aquatic plants mean the plants inside the sea or oceans. They take the CO2 which is in the water. Now the stomata. This is open stomata. The stomata will open when the water will there. And if water will not there, the guard cell will shrink and the stomata will be closed. Now you can see the diagram. This is nucleus, this is cytoplasm, chloroplast, a vacuole, guard cell, and this is cell wall. Now we come to the our next topic of holozoic only, water. Water is absorbed from the soil by the roots and carried upwards by the xylem. Along with water, nutrition like nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, and iron are also absorbed from the soil. Nitrogen is absorbed in the form of nitrites and nitrites, means the water absorbed from the soil. The water is present in the soil. It absorbed by the roots of a plant and carried upwards by the help of xylem, and the xylem will give the water to the whole plant. With the along with water, it xylem will carry also nutrition like nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, and iron, and also absorbed from the soil. But the nitrogen is always absorbed in the form of nitrates and nitrites. The direct nitrogen cannot be absorbed. Now we come to our next topic is nutrition in plants. Photosynthesis is the process by which green plants use sunlight to make food from simpler molecules like carbon dioxide and water. Means in nutrition in green plants, the process which we call photosynthesis, it helps the green plants. They use the sunlight to make their food from simpler molecules like carbon dioxide and water. Absorption of light by chlorophyll. The chlorophyll will absorb the light. Conversion of light energy to the chemical energy, splitting of water molecule into hydrogen and oxygen. Now, the light energy will be converted to the chemical energy and split the water of molecule. Water is H2O, no? Then it will split. H will different and O will different. Reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrates. Now, in this process, it will reduce the carbon dioxide to the carbohydrates. Now, heterotrophic nutrition. Now you can see the diagram of an amoeba taking the process of this process, this holozoic nutrition in amoeba. See, this is nucleus, this is food particle. Now Pusopodia opens and food particles going. Food particles, and this is now food vacuole. Now the amoeba is taking the food, absorbing the food. Now here absorbing. Here digestion was going. Now absorption, third step, then assimilation, then ejection. Now the undigested food is out. Holozoic mode of nutrition. Its food are phytoplankton and zooplankton. It take in food by the process of phytolysis. Steps in nutrition. Now these are the steps for the nutrition. Nucleus food with the help of Pusopodia to form a food vacuole. In the food vacuole, digestive enzyme break and digestive food. The digested food absorb. Soluble parts of digested food diffuse into the cytoplasm and it's utilized by the cell to release energy. Undigested food is moved to the surface of the cell and is thrown out from any point of the membrane. You can see that. Topic which will be seen in the next video. Salivary glands, tongue, teeth, esophagus, stomach, phyllotic, liver, small intestine, villi, large intestine. So we will see all this topic in our next video.